Nothing. The boy is mine.
Shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is time, I can guarantee you'll be oh, yeah. I would like to tell you if I could be the kind of girl that's we got to be tried for. 'Cause the kind of girl that's we got to be tried for. 'Cause the kind of girl that's we got to be tried for.
Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Give me just a second so I can see. I hope you guys are doing great. I know I owe you guys a live from yesterday, so I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Just have your notification set, and that's all I'm gonna say because I hate making promises I don't keep. So just have your notification set, and I owe you guys a live. It will be a members and mods, so just stay notified. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Bougie Gang. How's everybody doing? Hi, Dovely. How are you, baby? Thank you for getting here so early. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, y'all, we're gonna get caught up. There's a couple different things to talk about, so we're gonna try to make the most of our time. So Erica, how are you, dear? Hey, cool gamer. Hi, Miss Toya. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. HBB, good morning. Ebony Kemp, good morning. Hi, Live, Laugh, Love. Guys, I was in the bushes last night, not for any reason other than I was tired and I was watching and getting makeup tips and doing your hair, Live, Laugh, Love. I was over there to Ashley. She was getting dressed for her little birthday outing, and I was there. Yeah, I didn't have the energy to chat or anything, but I saw some of you guys out there, and I hope you guys had a great evening. Ashley, it just amazes me. It takes literally 2 hours for her to get ready, and it's crazy when some people are like, it takes them 2 and 3 hours. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it takes me a long time to get ready too, but long time for me encompasses like everything, like the shower, hair, all of that, putting on my clothes. Like, she literally does her makeup for a whole hour. And I know that I've watched makeup tutorials. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, it really, people really do take like an hour to put on makeup. But yeah, she does a whole thing. So she looked quite beautiful, and it's her birthday. You may have seen her baby Favo out and about.
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool.
Her baby Favo was out and about. And I saw a little boy in his stories, and I was like, "Wait a second, is that August out with his daddy? Like, what's going on?" Huh, that's interesting. What's tea? So, I was kind of surprised because I don't know. I mean, whatever the relationship is with the father and the son, we haven't been seeing it play out on social media. At least I haven't. You guys tell me different. But yeah, I caught August on Instagram stories with his dad, with his hair done. Um, Nice little protective style, little boy style, cute. And I guess maybe it was homecoming weekend in Atlanta. I don't know if it was homecoming for all the schools, but I think specifically maybe Spelman was having their homecoming. So I don't know if it was Morehouse and Spelman. If they do their homecomings together, you guys can let me know. Keisha at the end of a video was on her way over to a homecoming event, and she says she was heading to the Alpha tent, but it looked like she was over at Omega Psi Phi tent because I didn't see anything that looked like an Alpha to me. But you know, obviously it was a mixed crowd. People were mingling. But she was going to some sort of an event, and then it looked like something was going on out and about. So Victoria Love, what's good, sis? Hey, Miss True. Hey, Boo Boo. Olivia Pope, Miss SWV, NCANT, Riza. Let's see. I'm clicking everyone. Hey, Kitten Zombie. Hey, Boo Boo. Um, let's see. Am I saying hi to everybody? Miss True, how are you doing with your beautiful daughters, beautiful family? Uh, Not Zolo been famous. Oh, okay. Hey, sir. Okay. Good morning. Let's see. Let's see. Is it Krishna? Krishna? Good morning, Krishna. Ghost Dad. Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
girl, they were over there going to those events over the weekend. Okay. Had August hanging out over on the campus. So I don't know. Anyway, um, if you're not following Splash on Instagram, you should follow because I mean sometimes it's just nothing. And then sometimes it's like, oh, something. Okay. Like you may see something. Okay. So yeah, that's that right there. Okay, so let me finish saying hello to everybody. Krishna, good morning. KB, your girl Miss Pearl. Hey, Miss Pearl. Hey, boo boo. How are you, sis? Mom of twinsies, Ms. Toby, Wintress. We are going to talk a little bit about Liv, but we're not gonna. We can't take up the whole time because Liv is not doing anything different. Liv is acting crazy. Liv needs to go see. I don't know what kind of insurance this woman has, but I'm sure it requires some sort of authorization. So if you need authorization to go see a specialist, sis needs to go see her doctor. And homegirl is in the middle of having a nervous breakdown. I would have had my nervous breakdown a year ago when the kids got on the first flight or left the first time for more than just a vacay. But that's just me. Okay. Um, Maybe she's having a delayed reaction, but homegirl is losing her marbles quickly. Okay. Homegirl is the rue. All right. And she was laying in bed for 2 hours yesterday, singing the blues about situations that she seems to not be able to get herself out of. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. I need to write my list so I stay on track. What else is going on? I did watch Keisha's video. Guys, Keisha is having a damn fit about turning, she's going to be 29, and she's really she's feeling it because there's some things that she wanted to accomplish by the time she's 30, and she seems worried. My thing is this, girl, you better get to work. How about that? If you're worried about getting something done in the next 365 days, it's probably more because your birthday's in November. Sis, you better get started working. You better, girl, things can change in a day, and you are upset because you've got over 365. Can you make that make sense? Okay, people win presidential elections in a year. Well, they really win them overnight when people get to voting. Okay, a lot can happen overnight, and you have over a year, and you sitting up there complaining about getting something done. I'm like, my God, girl, you literally have no content. No content. So this video in particular, she's basically just talking to us, and she's talking about mukbanging. We might watch a little bit of it if we have time. I just want to get you guys caught up, and then we'll come back and do like a reaction to a video. You guys can tell me what you want me to react to. um but yeah, it's a mess. But yeah, back to Olivia. Let me get back on that for a second. So she went live last night, and she is talking about what happened. um she's not sure if things like how, who, what, where, when, how, but she knows that there are some images out here on the YouTube streets that are all over the place, thanks to the good sis at I'm Outside TV. I'm Outside Sis TV. And it is what it is. I mean, if people, I guess what you need to know is that the people in that house don't fuck with you at all, okay? And they're not trying to keep your secrets. They're not trying to hold your confidence. Me personally, when Olivia did the car tour, I'm gonna say this: when Olivia got that car, her truck, and went outside, showed the kids her car, and showed us basically the wraparound of the vehicle. You already showed us your car. You doxed yourself. Like, we already knew what color the car was. We already knew what kind of car it was. We just hadn't seen it pulled back and like be able to like, oh, okay, these are the rims. Girl, ain't nobody studying you. Do you know how many Ford Explorers or Expeditions are on the streets of that? Ford has some of the most popular model vehicles that they will retire a vehicle before you stop seeing them made. I mean, they are you kidding me? Nobody knows that's you. Just because you look like you're driving an Uber or a Lyft, girl, and nobody cares. And honestly, I think it's shocks and struts. I said that the other day, that it needs shocks and struts. That screeching noise, girl, that's shocks and struts, okay, all day. And maybe brakes. You might be needing. You'll need them soon enough. But when you are a heavyweight driving a big vehicle and it's always pretty much on one side, Kay, what you laughing at? Nobody cares, right? I mean, girl, she was in bed yesterday. She's mad. I mean, look, at the end, this is the deal. When you got to Texas, let me give my opinion because you guys already know what's going on. This is my opinion. When you decided to come to Texas, you should have been a woman and called your baby Favo and said, look, I'm moving to town. I'll be there in a week. Oh, you don't give a fuck? Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you. And let's start to think about a time and a place. So we have the time at 6, it's 6 to 6, right? Let's think of a place and let's get it on paper and notarized, and then we can submit it to the attorneys and let's get that situated, right? Be a grown up. You know, if he's the managing custodian of the plan or custodial parent, then ask him, hey, should we get a new place set up since we both don't want to drive to the airport? Why don't we just run it down to mailboxes or FedEx store, get it notarized, and then we can submit it to the attorney that we've already agreed on something like adults and don't need a mediator or a judge. We agreed that this will be the new place since I have now changed residence. Okay. And I'll give a copy of my new ID. Okay. So that I can prove, or my lease, so I can prove that I've now taken residence in the city. Okay. Right. That's it. Okay. Hey, baby Fava, I'm here. Do you, I mean, I know you guys got a lot going on. Do you mind? Can I come see the kids? Can you meet me just so I can get a hug? I would love to see the kids just for a minute. Can I meet them for an ice cream? I mean, sometimes you got to humble yourself, guys. Sometimes even when you know you've been wrong and maybe somebody is wrong too, or you feel like someone is wrong, or you feel like you have been wronged, because feelings don't always have to be rooted in facts, right? Feelings are just that, feelings, right? That might not be the facts, but that's just how you feel. That's what came up and out of it, right? Sometimes you still have to humble yourself, especially when you are not in a position of power, right? And we all know that possession is 9/10 of the law, right? He's got possession, he has the children, he has the power, he has the paperwork, right? So humble yourself, okay? Even as the mother, because at the end of the day, if you create a tumultuous situation and people feel like they have to go into defense mode, like you feel like you're in defense mode, both of you two are on the defense. It's only the kids that are going to lose by all of these shenanigans. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Um, Me personally, it was funny. It's good for YouTube. It's a kiki. Is it something that needed to happen to put out the pictures? I mean, look, no, but it was funny. I mean, I enjoyed it. I was just like, sis, really? Oh my God. Like I was shocked like everybody else. It was a good kiki, right? Um, but I mean, it's also putting you on notice. We see you, we're watching, and if you come with the bullshit, we're gonna put it out. So you can't lie. I think Gerard's big thing is don't lie. Don't come lie on me because I'm a smear you on Front Street. And if you didn't get that message loud and clear, there it is. Okay. If you don't want to be on YouTube looking silly, don't do it again. So I do, it's like shots fired. Shots fired. Don't do it again. Don't come over here because we're going to clown the fuck out of you next time. Like you basically, she already got clowned, right? But you're going to be more clowned if you do it again, right? And as the mother, sometimes, like, when you go to the school, I don't know, maybe some of you guys show out at the school, right? And of course, if someone wrongs your kid, you're going to show out, right? But sometimes you got to check yourself when you walk up into the school and remember that you are representing. That's why you put a bra on. That's why you went and brushed your teeth. That's why you fixed your hair. That's why you didn't go just in your big coat and your pajamas on underneath. You said, girl, let me get up and put some jeans on and some shoes because I got to go run in the office and I don't want to look crazy at my daughter's school. Right? 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 Right, guys? Okay. Sometimes you have to pretend, or not even pretend. Sometimes you just have to remember, I'm not doing me today. I'm doing my family. I'm representing. I'm not just walking around as Olivia lives life on YouTube. I am representing the mother of these children. So I want to act accordingly and not act like a big asshole, right? So when you're talking to their father, if you have respect for yourself as the mother, that you want everyone to know you are the mother. Vagina and birthing children doesn't just make you a mother. Caring and upkeep and protection and providing makes you a mother. Um Shooting out a baby out your vagina, as my jazzy life would say, that just makes you like a functioning fertile human. Okay. Because skunks, pigs, and cows give birth all the time. Okay, period. If you want to act like you're miss I'm that shit, then you will conduct yourself like a lady and like a real mother with a title and somebody who is worthy to be given respect to. The reason why you get talked to with no respect is because you probably come grimy and no respect. So you're getting the same energy that you're giving. That's just my opinion on it. You know what I mean? Like Olivia can lay in the bed for the next 20 days and give the next speech every single day. That's exactly what I'm going to think about it. At the end of the day, you lost possession of your children for a reason, and the reason had to not be something good for them to for the law to think it was a good idea for them to go back half the country away and separate them from their mother, because it is traumatic. But you want to put all of the blame on Mr. Gerard for traumatizing the children when it was the trauma of you that got them moved to begin with. Okay? You were so busy trying to have fun, so busy enjoying yourself, trying to be in your new relationship, and do all the things, and I mean, and then you messed up, fumbling the ball, trying to, when Gerard came to pick up the kids and he had to call Largo PD. Like, we all know the story. Like, you fumbled that ball completely and you made that man's life miserable. You alienated him from his kids, and now you're just getting back what you gave. Like, there's nothing that's going to make me think different. You are getting back exactly what you gave. And until you see that, you're going to have a hard time. And I'm just going to be honest, as a mother, because she put that out. She's like, all the mothers will understand. Number one, as a mother, I will never be in that position, period. Never. And would I never take our child away? My husband wouldn't take her away from me, and I would never take her away from him. Right. Um, but at the end of the day, as long as I'm conducting myself like a reasonable ass person, then I should be getting dealt with in a reasonable way. Right. And I just think that no matter what you do, until you make a decision to conduct yourself better, you're not going to get better treatment. And because you're coming around uninvited, calling police, doing weird shit, even if she pulled up to the house, hey, I'm outside. Do you want to do this here? Or hey, I can be there in 10 minutes. I'm so anxious to see the kids. I haven't seen them in so long. I've been waiting for this day. Like, come as a fucking human. Stop being a Karen ass crazy bitch. That's why you're getting treated with a long handle spoon. I mean, you're damn near getting treated with a damn extended ladder. Forget about a long handle spoon. They're just like, They're not even opening up the fucking door for you because you crazy and you're talking crazy on the internet. You need to stop. So back with what I opened with, I'm sure this chick needs an authorization. Girl, you need to go find a doctor and you need to tell them what you're going through and that you are flipping out and saying weird shit on the internet that's going to make you look bad and help you lose custody altogether. Olivia, if you have not seen a channel called Nina Unrated, let me tell you something. It's a very painful channel with a woman who's very beautiful. She has not seen her son in years. I mean, has it been 10 years since she's seen Max? Is it Maximus? She hasn't seen her son in a long time. Her ex-husband, I don't know what the details were from the beginning. She ended up having like a feud with was it Trisha Paytas over there on OnlyFans? About a year and a half ago, she fell out, I think, with Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas ended up, girl, this is a side story. Nina was on OnlyFans. She's a stripper. She's an older doll though. She's an OG stripper. She looks amazing. She has an OnlyFans, and I think Trish Paytas used her link, and she racked up a small fortune from referrals through that Trish Paytas link. Somehow, some way, her commission for the month got taken. I think Nina tried to get cute, okay, like Olivia, and wanted to highlight how much money she was making. See, on YouTube, you can't talk about how much money you're making, right? Nina got up on live one day and she was talking about how much money she was going to make. And girl, it was a lot. It was well into, I'm going to throw a number out, but I feel like it was $50,000, $60,000. It was a lot of money she made off that month of referrals. And of course, someone I'm sure carried a bone back to Trish Paytas, and Trish Paytas was like, oh, hell to the no. What? I hate that bitch. But Trisha might have been lurking around on Nina's page and clicked the link to OnlyFans. Well, she did that and it gave Nina a commission. Well, Nina's over there in Glee, counting up her dough, and the month had closed, and she's over there talking about how much money she's getting ready to make on OnlyFans for the month. And girl, she went to her account, and that account was gone. Not her account, but the bulk of the money from the Trish Paytas referral link, girl, it was gone. So what she thinks, and she called an attorney, there's a whole lawsuit going on, um, that basically Trish, because she's highly connected and she's got millions of subscribers and she does have a influence, right? Basically got them to like break the link and not pay her, that there must be some sort of mistake. See, Nina should have never gone live with that. But back to Nina not seeing her kid. Anyway, she hasn't seen her kid in a long time, and Nina puts up videos all the time. It's been 575 11 weeks since I've talked to Max. You know, she puts up videos for him. She's got a whole channel devoted to almost like a diary to her son. Girl, if you don't want to be the next Nina Unrated, girl, let me tell you something. You better leave that man alone, because you are doing crazy stuff. You are making yourself seem unstable. And I don't think Gerard wants to do that to his kids, because I think he knows that would mess them up. And he knows how messed up you are. And I don't think he wants to do that to you. But sis, I'm going to be honest. You can take this how you want. You could think I'm being shady. Girl, you need some help. You really do. And at the end of the day, talking to your mother, talking to the rah-rah cheering squad is not going to help you. You need someone who's going to tell you that real, whether you like it or not, and give you a plan to follow to get yourself on track. Because any woman who can say that they're not fucked in the head because they lost their kids and that their ex-old man is getting married and doing all the things without them, bitch, you're lying. You're lying. You are lying. And you can be the first wife all you want, but again, at the end of the day, first marriages, they end in divorce. And it's a fact that when men remarry, who feel like they didn't get it right the first time, usually they get it right with that second wife's club. Okay. Um, so it's okay that your first wife's club, good for you. And unfortunately, it didn't work. You've got 3 wonderful children, and that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to focus on, since you need to get some help. That's my best advice. You didn't ask for it, but anyone out there who's going through something like this, don't think that you're going to do battle of who's the baddest, because at the end of the day, when you're trying to be the baddest and someone's got what you want and you're out here looking crazy, acting crazy, yeah, you better slow down. You better slow down, because it's not going to work out good for you. It's just not. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what I thought about last night. I mean, if you guys want me to react to the video, then let me know and we can do that later on today. But right now, I don't feel like it. I did want to get you guys also caught up too on, I think I told you this earlier. You guys may already know this. There's a new show. I should try to pull it up so you can see. Maybe let me pull up on the YouTube channel. Just so you can see. I don't know if I'm gonna show the video because I'm sure it's copyrighted and I don't want a claim because people get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let me show you. And I don't think live I can show it because it is a copyrighted show, but on I probably can do a reaction to it. So, or we can talk about it definitely. So you guys know this already, and we talked about it. Let me move this. So Jayla is on this new show called After Happily Ever After. Why is this important? You guys watch Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. So there's I won't say there's a lot of people on here, but Peter Guns, Amina, and what's her damn name? The first baby mother, are all on here, including Jayla Corian. Why is this important? Because I just think I would just love to know what Keisha thinks about the fact that Jayla landed a legit reality show, and Tara, excuse me. Girl, so any of you guys who I did a live one day, and we were talking, went with Jayla on that swingers vacation she went on, and she had just put up a video about this show she was doing, right? Um and they made her take it down. She put up like a 40 something minute video, and then if you went back after, all the stuff about the reality show was taken out of it, right? And this is what she was filming. It's called After Happily Ever After. And there's quite a few people in here. Let me tell you who's on the list. Definitely some Love and Hip Hop people. Is this Jayla potentially getting on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Maybe, who knows? Because they do like to have a reality star every now and again. And her getting in here, I mean, it's interesting. And what happened to their mentorship? What happened to the collab that they were doing? We haven't heard anything. Okay. It just seems to be over. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I can watch it. Obviously, it seems obvious it should be on BET, but okay, so let's see. On TV. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock. If you guys have not watched it, let me see what it says. Um Okay, so can your ex find your next love? So Jayla, so there's some popular couples here, and I guess they invited some attractive singles to, let me show you. They invited attractive singles to be to come, and basically your ex is going to fix you up with like potentially the new love of your life. So they are basically offering up singles, so like an array of singles for people to fix their ex booze up with, which is, I don't know, to me that's kind of weird, but it's a reality show and people like to see stuff like this. So let's see who these people are. Do you guys know everybody? Um, See, this is just like so obviously we see Peter Guns, Amina. Hold on, let me show you. Present, share. Okay. It's like, where's the cast list? Okay. So can you guys see this? All right, here we go. All right. So here's the cast list. And basically, I think Jayla was an invited potential single. So who does she get hooked up with? I don't know. It's on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock. I'm assuming it's on BET. I think it's also on Hulu. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to figure out, like, can you guys give us who is on the list? So Bow Wow does a whole recap on it, but it's like, can you guys give us the rundown of who? Hosted by Bow Wow. 7 former couples live under the same roof as one under same roof as one person plays matchmaker for their ex and tries to find the perfect new person for a date. Let me tell you something. I mean, I don't know, maybe Peter Guns and his women need the money, but let me tell you something. I would never. After the way that man did me, girl, they would have to pay some major, major money. Um, and then there's nothing about it. How many ever? There's no cast list. I mean, IMDb. Let's go to IMDb. See if it's even posted on IMDb. After. Oops. Happily happily ever after. Okay. Let's see if there's a cast list here. Okay. So there are 2 episodes in. Can you find your ex next lover? New connections, jealous exes, plot. Where's the cast? Okay, here's the cast. Executive producer. Um How are you guys going to sell a show and you can't even see who's in the damn cast? Bow Wow. I mean, is anyone tuning in for Bow Wow only? Maybe they are. I don't know. Um I'm more likely to watch his baby mom and his daughter do TikTok videos. I'm more likely to watch that than come to watch something because Bow Wow's in it. Anyway, we already know part of the cast is Bow Wow. Oops. Let me get that off of there. We are not helping Yum Brands with selling chips. Let me find. Anyway, so back to this. Jayla is on this show. Okay. So what I'm thinking is she is going to be put up for fodder as a potential with some of these men, right? Interesting premise. But at the end of the day, whether she gets hooked up with any of these people or not, the bottom line is that she's on a major network reality show, and that can lead to more work, visibility, obviously connections, all of the things to do other things. I mean, she I don't know if she aspires to act or whatever, or just wants to play the social media game to get where she needs to go. But let me show this again. You guys recognize some of these people, but that's what's basically going on. And I just wonder, after Keisha did her little walk on to Huntsville, if if this is like, hey Keisha, girl, you talk about everybody else's accomplishments, like, girl, what in the whole you hadn't mentioned your friend who is on a whole reality show. So I'm just, I mean, we're gonna see. But if any of you guys are watching it, are gonna watch it, Peter Guns is looking old too. Why is Amina Butterfly looking like Solange? Oh, hold on. Gosh, guys, my bad, I'm sorry. All right, here's the picture. Does Amina Butterfly look like Solange to you? Look at this. Oops. Okay, so here's the first episode. I'm not going to show it because I'm quite sure I'm not supposed to. And I'm sure I'm not supposed to show it live either. So, but yeah, there's Peter Guns. Girl, BET is getting on my nerves. Is that Luke Campbell? Who is this guy right here off to the left with the blonde headed lady? I don't know who any of these people are. This is that guy who had the famous mugshot. Can you see this? This is the guy who had the mugshot, the guy with the blue eyes. I thought he was with a very wealthy woman. I thought he was with the woman whose father is like chairman of the board with H&M. I'm not really sure, but why he's on this show, I do not know. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? This guy right here. This couple, I have no idea. He looks very mad. I don't know. I have no idea. She's got to be. Keisha likes a good dating show. There was that dating show last year where the couples came and basically kind of mixed and mingled with each other, and most of them broke up. A couple of them got back together. From 85 South. What? Wait, 85 South. Is that too much booty in the pants? 90, is it 95 South? Hey, girl, you said 85 South. Girl, that's that's the road from Charlotte to Atlanta, okay? Not I think it's 95 South. But that's, don't they sing too dance too much booty in the pants, dance too much booty in the pants, dance. All the girls with the big old booties and all the fellows who's rocking them big old boot. Girl, that's a throwback right there. Okay. So anyway, you guys get the picture. This is what's going on. Jayla's on this show. Good for her. Coming from YouTube, coming from vlogging, your college career, you're now almost a 30-year-old woman. Now she is making it into like actual paid productions on a major network. Even though this show didn't even see fit to release the cast list on the website where you can actually see it. I don't know where I'm missing clicking. I would think it would be on about, but the about did not take me there. It took me elsewhere. So that's okay. We're not going to waste too much time on it. But if you guys want to watch and talk about this, we can, and we'll do that over at Real Talk Bougie. I mean, I would love to talk about how some of these relationships, because you guys know I love a good relationship chat. But yeah, he was prison bay. Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on with that. Let's see. So we talked about, is that the game? Is that the game? Wait, who is that right there? With the lady with the yellow top, right? That's not the game, is it? Why did he? No, he kind of looks like him, but I don't think that's him. Anyway, we'll get into it. We'll figure out who everybody is. I'll get the list and then we'll talk about it another time. But yeah, so, yes. So I watched Keisha's. Let me get you guys, let you guys know what's going on with Keisha. So I did mention earlier, Jeremy had August out at, I guess, homecoming weekend. I don't know whose homecoming it was. I think Spellman was having their homecoming. Keisha was on her way somewhere to a social event. They also put up a video, and we might react to that one, where they went to like the Harry Potter museum or something, and she was about to die. Okay. Um, but the video before that, so she did put up a video yesterday. So maybe that was the video from Friday. She was in bed eating, which I feel like she said that they were not going to do. They wouldn't be eating upstairs. I see, I love to not say what I'm not going to do, because I don't know. I don't like to say what I'm not going to do because that's always subject to change. But she was upstairs eating in bed. I think she was eating some chicken wings and explaining the difference between cranberry juice and cranberry cocktail. And I was just like, "Oh my god, okay." Anyway, she's talking about Keyvember. She's saying that she's still going to be going live during Keyvember once a week, and she'll do 5 videos. She's going to take a day off, and just all of the things, guys. And I don't know. The main thing that she discussed was that she's getting ready to go into her 30th year, and she's a little taken aback by turning 29. And she was asking, did anybody feel that way? Getting older and, going to a milestone year. And what I want to say on that is, of course, I don't think I had much tension. I don't know, any of you guys in the chat, put the year that really messed you up in the head, as far as birthdays were concerned, when you realize, like, okay, I'm getting older. Maybe it's I'm getting older, I'm getting finer, but it was that year that was a turning point year that you were really very aware of getting older or age. Everybody wants to turn 21 because they want to go somewhere and order a drink, right? If that's, I don't want to say if that's your thing, but most kids, once they get to be a certain age, want to go somewhere, be an adult, and order a drink, and be able to have a vehicle and have their own place. So 21 really is symbolic of adult. 25 feels good because it's like, oh, it's half a century. It's a, what is it? It's a quarter century, and people feel kind of good about that, and it's another milestone, right? 30 is one for women if you're not married, right? I think women tend to feel a way, if they have not progressed in certain things, by 30. And she's got 3 kids, but girl, you in a relationship.
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
So she's in a relationship situation. She's turning 30. Her friends are getting married, or she has friends who are 30 who are doing their damn thing. They don't have kids yet, and they're being very deliberate about how they're living their lifestyle, and they're making lots of money, and they're enjoying themselves, right? Keisha is living the life of a woman who should have a husband at the house and be taking care of her, but she's handling everything. She's doing everything. And sis is tired already at 28, 29 years old. And she is worried a year in advance about turning 30. Okay. She has a goal that she wanted to meet, and she hasn't got there yet, and she's a little nervous about it. I tell you what, when I turned 25, I was very depressed. Um, I had I had a cousin who had a beautiful wedding. Any of my Haitian sisters out there, if you are familiar with Sacré-Cœur, in Pétionville in Haiti, I had a cousin who got married there. It's like a cathedral style church. It was a beautiful, beautiful wedding. And I was very young. I was maybe like 11 or 12 years old. And I just remembered she was 25. Okay. And I just in my head knew that at 25, like I would be doing the exact same thing. And when 25 came and I wasn't even close, I was not even close, okay? I was I was devastated. I was devastated. Like 25 was very hard for me, which included me. Soon after that, because of my birthday, I remember sitting at the IHOP with my little sister, and I was crying over my pancakes, really depressed because I was like, living at my parents' house and not sure what I was going to do. I had a job. Turned out, as fate would have it, like a month later, they talked to me about a position transferring to Charlotte, North Carolina. And who knew that my whole life would be waiting for me by making one decision to take a job to move to a state I'd never been to. Um, and that my whole life would be waiting for me down here, right? So you never know what's ahead of you guys. But yeah, 25 really messed me up, because I had a vision of what I thought it was going to be based on a day that was absolutely amazing, seeing my cousin's like amazing marriage, which still has sustained after all of these years, maybe 5 kids now, I think five or four, and happily doing her thing, and they're still in that same marriage. So it's been a wonderful situation. However, for me, um, you know, I didn't have that 25 having a cathedral wedding, all of those things, right? And I think when you build yourself up to a certain vision, and you don't do the things that you should be doing to make that happen, you get really sad. But Keisha has to understand that if you had a goal for 30, it's not too late. And if you took a left turn when you should have taken a right turn to make that happen, it's not too late. Also, sometimes you have to put your big girl pants on and reconcile the foolishness and fuckery that you're participating in that is keeping you from your goals that you have set for yourself. So, whatever it is, she did not completely share it. Libra gang, we see you. Is it still? It's not Libra season anymore, but Libra gang, I hope you enjoyed Libra season, sis. Everybody coming in, welcome, welcome. KP, I see you. Carol, anyone who I missed, good morning. Good morning to everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We didn't have a poll this morning. But yeah, guys, sometimes we have to reconcile. Yeah, I fucked up. Jasmine Kanisha, good morning. Um, Girl, absolutely. The only alternative is you got to celebrate. Even yeah, you don't want to. I mean, look, sometimes you have to acknowledge when you've messed up, right? And you have to acknowledge when you've taken yourself off track, right? You telling the audience what your goal was that you have not yet accomplished wasn't going to do nothing. But I don't think she mentioned. I think her goal was marriage. Well, you are with someone who does not intend to marry you, and you're also with someone that you didn't she say she turned him down, whether she turned him down or not. If your goal is marriage, you shouldn't be turning down the man that asked you to marry, right? Don't play games. Okay, that's the one thing I'm gonna tell you ladies too. Don't play games with people. If a man asks you to marry him, that might be the one time he asks you to marry him. Okay, that might be the one time. But if you're all too willing to push out babies like dummy Jasmine over there, who doesn't require anything from a man, she doesn't even require a full rental payment. I was thinking the other day, Jasmine strikes me as the type of woman that, let's say the rent is 3,000. Let's not say it's 3,000 because she wouldn't pay 3,000. But let's say it's 2,500. And let's just say 35 just for easy math. So 7 times 500 is 3,500, right? So Jasmine strikes me as the type of chick that, okay, Chris and Legendary, you pay for Legendary, you don't pay for my kids. She would have him be in there paying $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jasmine strikes me as that type to hold Chris minimally accountable for his responsibility as the man as the man of the house and getting his mail there, um, being my man and sleeping in the bed, being, pulling your car into the garage, the man of the house. And I don't see her holding him accountable like that. I see her trying to split everything even Steven. And that's just not the way it's supposed to be. But that's why she's going through what she's going through with this guy. And he's such a damn loser. And he talks to her funny because any man that holds his woman in high esteem and loves his woman would never clown her the way he does on her channel. Even as silly as Jeremy is, as disrespectful as Jeremy is, I think the silly stuff Jeremy does just comes from Jeremy being silly. Jeremy doesn't typically clown Keisha like that. You know what I mean? He might take the camera and do a little Jeremy takeover, and he may do things that she doesn't want him to do, but he doesn't sit up there and laugh and clown her, right? He's fondling her, feeling on her, even though it's gross. Is it KP's birthday? Let me see. Happy birthday, KP. Hey, boo boo. Happy birthday, sis. Guys, everybody wish KP, the wonderful KP, a happy birthday, please. Yes. Is it Scorpio season yet? Or it's not? Is it still Libra season? Let me see. It must be Scorpio now, right? It has to be. My mom's birthday actually is on Thursday. A little known fact, both of my parents were Scorpios. Okay. My mom was October 27 and my dad was November 9th. Okay. Girl, two Scorpios under one roof. Yes, it was a thing. Okay. Scorpio season, guys. It's Scorpio season. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Girl, you're saying he's not obligated to do anything. I think as the man, look, they're grown. You're 35 years old. No, he doesn't need to take care of Philip's children, but damn it, this roof, kids don't pay rent. So we would, if we're splitting, we're splitting. You're not just paying you and Stinkabug. We're not splitting stuff 60-40 because I got the mother load of kids. You know what I'm saying? There's two adults in the house and we are managing these bills together, period. I don't know. I just don't see Jasmine as the type to hold Chris equally accountable because she feels like she got the mother load of kids. That would be your problem for taking up with a woman with a bunch of damn kids and that's it and that's all. It would just be too bad, so sad. Period. I'm sorry. That would just be me. But I also wouldn't be in that situation. I just wouldn't. Anyway, but yeah, Keisha and her goal for her future, yeah, we don't know what it is. But if it is marriage, girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. And since we're on the topic, let's pivot for a second. If you guys are watching Love by Erica, it's weird. Erica is doing a whole kind of marriage get ready thing. Let me show you on her channel. Hold on. It's weird. And I'm gonna be honest, for the past 2 weeks, I really haven't been watching much because I was just like, girl, what is going on? But let me get you guys a little bit caught up. First of all, the Mucker family, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're acting crazy over there. They are still trying to be damn Steve and Marjorie Harvey, and it's failing miserably. They need to stop. They need to come up with a new plan, and it's not going nowhere. Okay. Anyway, Erica is over here trying on wedding dresses, and let me tell you, she got the kids trying on tuxedos. It's very interesting. Let me show you. Okay, so this is, girl, do you guys see this? This is Jeremy and them going to the Harry Potter museum. We're gonna go back and look at that later, okay? Is this, let me find Erica's video. Erica is out here trying on wedding dress. She took down the one that was 2 minutes, or is it a short? She tried on an absolutely beautiful wedding dress, and okay, she looks amazing. Like she really does. I'm not gonna, but if you've ever gone wedding dress shopping, girl, it's hard to not like. Not every wedding dress is going to look amazing on you, but wedding dresses are just something very special. And I think she looks really pretty. And that's such a classy dress. Look in the reflection in the back. It's very princess in the back and fitted in the front. I mean, obviously, the dress needs to be fitted and she needs to have on proper undergarments. It's a beautiful dress and it looks so nice on her. Um, the weird thing is, guys, no one really understand like what is going on. Damien Cryer is not really with her. I think that he's distanced himself. He's not they're not filming right now. The other day, so the last video that was put up, she was talking what was she talking about? Girl, a lot of stuff. Um Damien comes to pick up Dion, but it's not a collab video. It's Damien coming to pick up Dion, and that's pretty much it, and that's all. Um, she is going to take the Mucker baby, aka DeAndre, aka Drake, to a cake taste testing appointment, and she's trying all different kinds of cakes. Like homegirl is like legit planning a wedding. I'm gonna be honest. This is the type of stuff. If I were look, I'm a segue again. If I were Antonisha, this is what I would be doing. You got a whole engagement ring last weekend. The last thing I would be doing is messing around in the mud with Olivia. I would let my whole fiance that I live with handle his ex-wife and the situation with the children, and I would be shopping for wedding dresses and setting up cake testing appointments and all kinds of stuff. But back to Erica. Erica is over here playing like she's getting married. I don't know who she getting married to. She has on some sort of cocktail ring, and she is I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. If you guys are watching Love by Erica, you guys let me know. But Damien is not with her like that. Damien put up a whole new channel in the last couple of weeks and been putting up gold digger challenges and getting like 90,000 views. And I'm not joking. He's got his reaction channel and he's got his gold digger prank channel. And Damien is like trying to distance himself. And I think it was actually obviously it's a good idea. He's back to doing pranks and he's got them on the Damien Cryer channel. He's got the Cryer family where he's doing his vlogs. And then he's now got a reaction channel. Damien is not playing. Erica's sitting over here trying to figure it out. People are clowning all over the internet, talking about, lots of different things. But at the end of the day, Erica loves a good series. So I don't know what's going on, but word on the street is books have still not been delivered. So if you pre-ordered her book, which also word on the street is it's just a updated edition of her book Listen that Bougie Gang did as a Bougie Gang read last year, if you remember. Any of you members, it's in the member archive. We had our Bougie book club, and that was one of the books that we read last year called Listen. What they say is that she republished it with a new cover, and but people have still not taken delivery. Word was put out on the street about 2 months ago. Wicked Angel put it out, dropped that tea in a live that basically the book was a new cover of her original book, Listen. And that's she did not write a new book. It was republished with a new cover, right? I can't verify that because I don't have the new book. But I think no one does. So there's been a lot of controversy with her. People have paid for books, allegedly have not received. People have paid for a meet and greet that I don't even know if it's happening. She said her and Damien would be at these meet and greets. I don't know if he's going to a meet and greet with her. Last month, she also did a pregnancy test and played pregnant, and then went to her comments and basically said, we were just joking and acting, right? Damien did a Q&A on his channel. People asked him, will you have any more kids? He said he thought he wanted to, but he said until things get more stable with his personal life, he said absolutely not. He said, I love children. I'm not opposed to it. But right now, in the current state of my personal life, he said no. I think also a little bit of this, Erica is just about as crazy as Liv. I think she is a little butthurt about the muckers. The muckers are allegedly proceeding with whatever they're doing. You'll put on a mucker video, and in 1 minute, Rakan is calling Latoya, Creole Bay, Mrs. Mucker, and then he says his fiance. We don't know what the fuck is going on over there. But what we do know is that they have no clue of what to put up. They are doing the most. Let me show you. Um, oh. They were trying to do their little mucker moments, their mucker family meetup or whatever. Nobody's watching. At my brother's wedding. Okay, so mucker. Okay, so here's keeping up with Rakan and Latoya. I mean, nobody's watching right now. I mean, people want to see the drama with these two. They are putting up these weird podcasts. And why I say weird, hopefully you guys can see this. Let me show you. How this is filmed, I don't understand.
You can do. I don't care if you write sticky notes on your mirror.
40% of the screen is taken up by nothing, and then they're sitting there talking about goals. Okay. The previous video was their monthly meetup. They're just kind of, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not hitting on anything. I don't think anyone's really checking for it. I think that they are trying desperately to get out of the drama, but Latoya, you jumped right into the drama when you started this whole thing with Damian Cryer and all of the BS and coming for love by Erica and talking very vulgar, wanting people to see you as a nurse and all of these things, and potentially getting fired from your job. You say quitting your job, starting a new job, all kinds of things. They have a lot of drama going on, but they don't want to talk about it anymore. And clearly, nobody's really here for it anymore. So I guess we'll see what they decide to post in the future. But that's what's going on with the muckers. But that being said, I think that Erica was unhappy about seeing some of these pictures. One of the brothers got married, and I think Erica was feeling away. Let me go back to the other. So that's one of the pictures from the wedding, and I guess they were both in the wedding, and I think Erica is feeling away, and I think she's trying to put up something that's going to look like a wedding. Now, that was not them. That was his brother's wedding, Mr. and Mrs. Mucker, but I mean, why not take a photo op opportunity and show up right there and get a nice picture? And that's what they did. And I think Erica is salty. So now to maybe take away from them, she's on this like marriage shenanigan thing and trying on wedding dresses and cakes. But I'm just going to say, Erica, girl, you look stupid. Like at the end of the day, no matter how much these two people hurt you, and this man is having nothing to do with his kid, and how salty you feel about the whole situation, you running around trying on wedding dresses makes you look very sus. Okay. It makes you look real sus. And I think people are looking at you like, girl, are you okay? Are you okay, sis? Do you need to go to the same clinic with Olivia? Because it's not a good look. Like, you're not engaged. Who are you engaged to? You were just with Damien. You were just doing pregnancy tests with Damien. You were just playing pregnant with Damien. You just did a whole fake pregnancy test. What is going on? What's going on, sis? Okay. She's just mad. She's mad, and I don't know when this wedding is supposed to occur, but I think the closer and closer that the wedding is set to happen for these two, I think, yeah. And that's what I predict, honestly, for Olivia too. I don't know when Gerard and Antonisha plan to wed. We do not know. They could have been planning it for a long time already. She may have everything already picked out. Erica is losing it. She's out here playing like she's getting married, tasting cakes, trying on dresses, doing a whole content series around it. And there's no proof. There's no fiance around. Last night, Olivia was talking about when and if she gets married. Didn't you have a whole engagement when you were in Florida? Didn't you have a whole fake ring? Didn't you have a whole damn police officer allegedly your kid's father? See, Olivia, this is the last thing I want to talk about too. Girl, you run your mouth so much, girl. You just get yourself caught up in lies. Lies. Last night when she was talking about when I get my next husband, when I get remarried, what about didn't you just have a whole engagement? She just tootsie slides right past that because there was no engagement. There was no fiance. There was no real ring. You were feeling a way about Chrissy having a ring, or you just like to come in and troll Chrissy at the end of the day. And I'm no Chrissy fan, but at the end of the day, Olivia enjoys a good Chrissy troll. Okay. And she put a ring on just like Jasmine and sitting up here playing engaged, playing like someone really wants you in a permanent way. And that's just not the case. Rakan has gynecomastia and he got big hips and a big butt. Of course he's going to marry Latoya. That man's close to 40 years old. He better get it while he can. And Erica is upset. She's running around here with this man's baby, had his baby, and girl, keep acting crazy. But I think people ask me in my DMs, what's going on with Love by Erica? So long answer now short is I think she's doing a series. I don't believe she's getting married. I think she's doing a series. There were some people in the comments talking about I think she's doing promo. She's doing promo for the cake company. She's doing promo for the bridal shops. They feel like these are dedicated videos of her pretending to be married or be getting married and doing promos. Okay. Whatever she's doing, it's definitely a series. Nobody's marrying Erica right now. Erica, you just had a baby 4 months ago, sis. Ain't nobody marrying that. Okay. Only person who could potentially marry you is Damian Cryer, and he has distanced himself from you. He wants you to shut it down. Yes, Mars, gynecomastia, male boobs. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Olivia, you debunked yourself last night, girl. That whole, I mean, we all knew the wedding situation, your ring situation was a farce. We knew that. Erica, we know it's a farce, sis. We know you're out here playing. Guys, if you want me to get caught up, do a reaction on the sloppy seconds, let me know down in the comments if you want a mucker reaction, because they have been putting up some videos, but they've been silly AF. If you want that, let me know and we will get caught up with the muckers. But right now, girl, live. Yeah, I mean, that was just too much. I'm not going to react to that. Her laying in bed, because I still can't get this vision of her laying in bed out of my head. She's got a baby at home, according to her. I know there's people out here who still don't believe if she has a baby, but at the end of the day, she says she got a baby, and that's what we're going with. And I don't know. I think she's very unstable. She's very unstable. These chicks are weird. And yesterday I was just kind of like, I can't with these ladies are just they're all so strange. But I hope I got you guys all caught up. I hope I did. Did I get you guys caught up? I don't think we talked about everything, but I think we talked about most of everything. But we're gonna come back and do a dedicated. We're gonna do a reaction to the Keisha video that came out yesterday, I think. So I'll be back with that later on. Have your notifications set, and we will do that, and that'll be fun because they went to the Harry Potter Museum, and girl, sis was shook. She was like, I'm going to cry right now. I cannot believe, guys, I'm going to get the whole series and I'm going to reread. She said she's going to reread them. Are you going to read them to the kids? Why don't you read and react to them? So we'll be back with that later, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to give, this was a lot. But yeah, a lot's been going on and more is going on. And let me know down in the comments if you want to talk about anything else. I still owe you guys a good conversation. And maybe we can talk about that when we talk about After Happily Ever After. One of the sisters asked me to talk about Carisha and Diddy, what I thought about their relationship. let, in a nutshell, let me just say this, girl, Carisha better watch out because Diddy will get you pregnant. You know, Diddy doesn't mind having kids. The one thing between a rich man and a poor man is who likes having children is that a rich man doesn't care how many kids he has because he's got enough to pay for them. He does not care. Seriously. So having a baby with a wealthy man is not a big deal, as told by Future, right? The woman that ends up having multiple babies by him is going to be the special one, right? But having a baby with Diddy, girl, that is not a big deal. Okay. But him and Carisha, girl, we don't know what's going to happen with that. But we're going to talk about it. It's been about a month since Nia Long's man got caught out there cheating. We will definitely get caught up on that too. I just need to get caught up and just kind of find out a little bit more about what's going on with those situations. And then I'll be more prepared to talk about them. But if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, any questions, put them down in the comments or send them to me in my DMs or my ask link. I've got a link where you can just send me an anonymous question. Okay. And I'll drop that on my community post. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys are going to have a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get doing what I need to get done for the day. And that's it. Let me see in the comments if there's anything else. KP, have a wonderful birthday. Be blessed. And happy solar return. And you're awesome. Okay. So was Erica messing with that mucker guy while he was with that new girl? So Erica was with Mucker, and the new woman, Creole Bay, she was actually with Erica's baby father. And when Erica and Mucker broke up, the girlfriend of her baby father, Tootsie, slided over to the Muckers. So basically, she hates Creole Bay for stealing her baby father number 3. Creole Bay was initially with baby father number 2. And then when Erica and Mucker broke up, Creole Bay bounced that ass over to baby father number 3. So Erica has a particular hate for the fiance because he's going to wife her up. Yeah, go. I have a whole playlist, KB. Go check out my playlist, girl, and you will fall down the rabbit hole. I put all the videos into a playlist, so girl, you got some plenty to watch. It's real messy and it's scandalous. Okay. Yes. Okay. We'll talk about that more. I kind of took a break because nothing was really happening. And there was actually what was happening over there, kind of in that Love by Erica sector, if you will, Damien Cryer, is that there was a lot of beefing going on. And I was like, ooh. So we were caught up, and we pivoted to other topics like Jacksons of Atlanta and things of that nature. Yeah, where there's beefing going on, that's not where I will be. You won't find me there. Okay, sis. Yeah, I'm good on that. So yeah, there was a whole lot of shenanigans going on with some of the reactors in that sector, and Love by Erica was in the midst, behind the scenes, soliciting dirty work, and it was not pretty, and it was lots of mess. So I was like, okay, I holla. And then now that there's actually something to talk about, that we actually see this woman actually like really kind of cuckoo, I felt like, okay, this is worthy of talking about because the muckers aren't doing anything. They aren't really responding. And KB, just so you know too, so when Erica broke up with the guy, she was already pregnant, and he got with that lady who is, is the ex of, his baby mom's ex, basically, right? So it's a mess, and it's very complicated, but it's juicy, and there's a bunch of channels involved. So and there's a bunch of reactors that react to it. So there's a whole kind of community. So if you're into it, you can get into it. I'm over here with the mom. I like to keep it general. I like to talk mommy channels, period, and and female channels. So at the end of the day, I'm not really, I don't claim any set. I'm where I want to be. Okay. So drop it in the comments if there's something you think I need to see. You guys have been dropping me a lot and I've got a very long list, but we'll get to everything in its due time. But guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. Okay.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.